Hello and welcome to this episode of Animasaurus. My name is Kim and today we're going to be looking at Bad History, Episode 2. Thank you so much for joining me as we take a look at the music video, which is more an advertisement than anything else, but it's the music video called Bad History and it's Episode 2 and it's called Putin. So what exactly is bad history? Well, the quote for describing it from director Andrei Brovchenko is bad history is based on satire, caricature, and music and intended for humour and nothing more. So that gives you a bit of an idea about what exactly they were trying to achieve with this. So this is the second in the Bad History series, and this one focuses on Vladimir Putin. If you haven't heard of Vladimir Putin before, definitely do some research on him. He's quite a divisive character and worth checking out just to see what impact he's had on history. The first episode in the Bad History series was focused on Donald Trump and it was called the Trump Pump. And it came out in November 2016. Have you hit that like button? No? I'll wait. Thank you. So who did all this fantastic work we get to critique? Well, this actually came out of a studio in Romania called Framebreed. They've been around, Framebreed have been around since 2008, or was founded in 2008. So it means they've been around for about 12 years. They quickly became market leader when they first kicked in for visual effects, creative development and animation out of Romania. After only 1 year of existence, they won the Steampunk Challenge on CG Society. And after 4 years then, they found themselves on the shortlist for nominees for the Visual Effects Society in 2014. They are what they call an end-to-end production house. They can come up right from the start, right to the finish and put everything together. They have done a lot of TV ads before, or they've worked on a lot of TV ads. They've done some feature film, but they've also done, what I found out as the most exciting part of what they've done is what they call the 4D experience, which is when you're doing stuff with entertainment rides and you've got your big screen as well as being able to get interactive with the story that's being told. I've only ever been on one of these down the Gold Coast. I thought it was awesome, so I kind of look forward to seeing more of them around because I think it's going to be a big thing for the interactive entertainment. They are only a small company. They've got listed between 11 and 50 employees, so they do keep themselves fairly light and agile. But to achieve on their website, they also say, to achieve our goals, we rely on the fusion of talented and dedicated artists, project managers, and directors. But let's take a look into Putin and see what we can find. First thing which I found which was really cool is the amount of attention to detail on their models which they've done. When you get your extreme close-ups, it's amazing to see how much attention to detail or how much detail they've put into the eyes. Especially with the refraction of the lights, that it's not just drawn in, it's actually reflecting. And then when you look in the iris, when you look at the iris as well, they've put so much detail in them. Now this can be something that's, this is not something. This has become quite standard in most, high-res special effects, but it's good to see in just an animated showcase, which is what I'm going to start calling this now, because while it is a music clip and it's put to music, for me it felt more like a showcase of the things which Framebreed can do, which I know a lot of studios do short pieces like this, so that was my feeling when I watched it. I'm like, this is more like a showcase of their technical ability that can get out there, so hopefully they can drum up more work. Interestingly, you can kind of see in this face that they have kept it very asymmetrical, like the shape of the two eyes as they break down. They've really taken a lot of attention to detail in the character they were caricaturing to get that misshapen shape. As you look at wider shots, you can see the nose shape, the ear shape. They've done a lot of really great work looking at the attention to detail. But when you contrast that to the other generic characters, you can kind of see, yes, they've done the work on the eyes, but the face is more plain. They haven't put as much detail in it, even though she still gets a fabulous close-up. I thought the lighting was really well done within this as well. Like in this dark scene, there is enough that it's, there's not a lot of, background or anything. They've kept it very clean and kept it very focused, except for that one red circle in the background where I've gone, what is that? But the fall off and the way the character sits in the light looks really, really nice. I mean, it's kept very clean. I think one of the things which they really do excel at was, especially in this shot, was their special effects. As we wrap up the throne turns to ice, and just the way that they bring around the vapors and the mist as it does freeze into ice, it does look really good. So they've got a really nice technical team to be able to pull off special effects. I did love the couple of jabs they did have in there, political jabs, which they kind of threw out as well. As they said, it is satirical, so it's satire as well as meant to be taken with a grain of salt and funny, which is great for them to put that out. A lot of comedians get raked over the coals nowadays for saying stuff which just, stands them out as their comedy. So it's really good to see that they do, don't take themselves seriously and give Vladimir Putin a rainbow cup. I also like the dig they did do when they gave him the anime dance sequence as well, which is great. I love that. I laughed, so it was really well done. I did also love that they threw this in here as well, just saying, as they say, the world is, climate change is a big thing nowadays. It is talked about quite a lot. And just that they were able to do a running commentary on how Russia approaches climate change as well, I thought that was a really nice little quip too. I'm not sure how they did this one, whether they just grabbed their Trump pump model and just threw him in here as another conservation, but Trump does make a cameo in the Putin video as well. Nice. So overall, it's definitely not big budget. Great. I think what they do show is they do showcase a lot of their skills within this. Their technical ability for being able to pull stuff off. With the budget, I'm sure they could do a lot more. But considering everything which I sort of thought about this one, where it was, what it sort of did, and what my expectations was when I actually pulled it up to look at it, I give Bad History Putin 2.5 Vlads. So there you go, guys. What did you think? I'll leave the link to the original video down below in the comments. Check out some of the other stuff that Framebreed do. They have done some excellent work. So good on you guys. Love it. Keep it up. And until the next time, this Animosaurus says bye-bye.